What's up, everybody? Yo! What are we talking about today?
What you can do as a white person to stop racism.
Oh!
First off, to start the videos, I have had a lot of white friends reach out to me, and they want my thoughts on, what can I do as a white person to better the situation.
Yeah, and I've been getting text messages that are saying, hey man, is there anything I can do? Is everything okay?
And we acknowledge that people are going to have different answers to this, but our answer to this is, first, one of the things I want to communicate to my white brothers and sisters, and this might surprise you, is I want you to stop feeling guilty.
Please.
Really.
Please and thank you.
If you haven't done something racist to me personally, or to other groups, I mean overtly racist, not subconscious racist.
We talked about in the last video.
Yeah. I'm talking about overtly racist. Don't feel guilty because your skin is white. I don't believe in making a race guilty just because you didn't choose to be born white. I didn't choose to be born half black, half white. It's just what the cards that we were dealt.
Yeah, that's it. And your guilt, in conjunction with what he's saying, your guilt doesn't really do anything for us.
No, in fact, it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Very.
If I have someone come up to me and try to apologize for their white privilege, I'm sorry. I haven't been honest. I've been acting like a member of the black community, but not a member of the white community, because I'm half white.
Yeah.
Isaiah, I need to ask your forgiveness. I need, what half of my people have done to half of your people.
Man, I'm so tired of it. I'm tired.
So
it's crazy.
It's
crazy. It's like, you're a person. Like, you don't need to give that to me, right? And I can't handle it. It's a heavy weight.
Yeah, and especially if you didn't do anything personally.
Thank you.
Like, let's make this about choices that individuals have made, not choices that groups have made. Just because you're black or just because you're white. Let's stop overgeneralizing things here. So, and we understand that some people in this view say that whites are more advantaged because of what's happened in the history.
We get that.
We understand that. And we understand when people say, when they act in guilt, or they talk about white privilege, that it's out of the best intentions. And we realize that there's some of our community that likes that. But we're just saying that. We're just saying that if you're my friend and you know me, don't ever talk about white privilege to me. Don't ever feel guilty. So and I that's my friends I have, and if you're watching this video, I'm not criticizing you, because I know it was out of the best of intentions. I know that, but I'm just saying, just don't do it. It's not something I like, because when someone says white privilege to you, how does it make you feel? What happens? So
my initial thought is they are elevating themselves to a point that they need to feel guilty about something that they've been given that I don't have. Well, I get that stuff. I get that, and I see that that's happened. But why should you feel guilty for your family being Caucasian and living in a certain neighborhood and going to a certain school and
how bad for it? That's a good thing. We want you to do well.
If
you come from money and you come from privilege, it's a good thing. I'm happy for you. And so that's good. But we want us all to do well.
Agreed.
So let's start with where we're at right now, and let's move forward. There's been crap that's happened in the past. We're not saying we're ignoring that.
No.
But it doesn't help us now. Let's start where we're at and find ways to make all of our lives better. And so again, we talk a little bit about privilege, because there's all kinds of privilege.
Let's talk about that.
There's big bicep privilege.
Boom. It's his buff privilege. My boy over here's got.
There's long hair privilege, which I do not have.
There's having hair where you should have it privilege. It's a remnants of a civilization that once
all those people that have long locks, you need to feel guilty that I don't have long locks.
That's what you can.
You need to use your hair privilege to help me out.
Tell us you're sad about having so much hair, man. It has to be a kind of a leveling of the privilege field. Like, let's really understand it. Let's understand what privilege that Caucasian folks have had, right?
And do have. They have privilege. I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and there's privileges to being black, because I have white friends that don't feel like they can say certain things that I can say because I'm half black. And so that means I have black privilege in some areas that there's privilege. So again, stop feeling guilty, and there's all sorts of privileges. And